Here you go, bitch, with the same old shit. Doing all this damn talking when I like to play with the sticks. I'm not a killer, yeah, I fuck with my hands, but if you fuck on my G, I'm not a bitch, you were just a fan. Shit, like you got the game of bitch, you say damn. Fuck you got me in and out for, cause I had your nigga, he for the streets, I gave a bad for. I never keep up for no dick, niggas don't be ready, walking deep, bitch, you know, you a new life, just on the internet, taking me, until I tell you where I'm at, yeah, I know it up. Bitch, I'm in your city, yeah, bitch, I'm in live. See, bitch, you don't know what you done started. Bloody body, I'm a fucking body dropper. Do you really wanna see me, bitch? Grab a bag, load a bag, cause I'm tired of it. Fuck sneak this and I'm a real bitch. I'm in my bag and beat my ass and you tired of it. I took that nigga and I made him pick. Oh, now she made a pussy crash and he's tired of it. Next time I bet you choose wisely, bitch. I'm too safe, it's not average, and I'm tired of it. Do you really wanna see me, bitch? Get a bag, load a bag, cause I'm tired of it. Fuck me, listen, I'm a real bitch. I'm in my bag and beat my ass and you tired of it. I took that nigga.
Man, check this out, man. Yeah, famous fans. I got another one for y'all, man. I done dropped all these doggone. First, hold on, my bad. Welcome back to another episode of the Locally Famous Podcast, man. I'm your boy, Jacolby Conway, man, the mayor, the Gargoyle King, Mr. Add Spice to your life, the professor, Mushu, who else am I, man? This is episode 97, you know, no, 98 at this point in time, man. So I got to think about all the goddamn nicknames, the accolades, and all that I gathered up over the past, you know what I'm saying, years and change and all this other stuff, man. But here we are, man. Most of all, out of all the names, I'm a black man and my life matters. Y'all know what it is, man. But like I was saying before, man, I done dropped all kind of artists on here. I done dropped all kind of, you know what I'm saying, R&B, rap, all kind of everything, man. But listen, it ain't been too many females to come through here spitting bars like this. You dig what I'm saying? And my homegirl reached out to me, man. Y'all, first of all, locally famous is really blowing up, man. Like, for real. My homegirl reached out to me and said, hey, man, you got to get my dog on the show. And I said, who is it? Let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me check out. She said, man, her name, not Lybabii, but Lybabii. Lybabii, man, we here. I'm going to tell y'all, man, listen, when I heard the track that y'all just heard, tired of it, it just dropped. So make sure y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all know what we do around here, man. Go run it up for real, man. But welcome to the Locally Famous Podcast, man. We live on Instagram, man. I ain't been live with these folk in a minute, you know what I'm saying? So, but here we are, man. Let these folk know who you are, what you got going on, man. However you want to give it to them, however you want to, you know what I'm saying, you got it.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Well, like you said, my name is Lybabii. I go by Lybabii. I'm representing the 910, coming straight out of 3030, Beulahville, North Carolina. Right now, I'm locally located in Raleigh, North Carolina, running it up here and stuff or whatever. Yes, my single, Tired of It, as y'all just heard a little bit of it, it's out. All platforms, go stream that, go run it up. Video coming soon. Really, I like to represent myself as by like a little country hood chick, you know what I mean?
Right. Like, you say that in the track.
Yeah, like, and that's really how it is though, for real. Like, I mean, I don't get too deep into it, you know, but I do have a lot of bitches out here on some envy type shit when it comes to me and stuff. And so my dad felt like the best way for me to handle that and cope with that shit instead of being out there in the streets, you know, on that shit, is, you know, write about that shit, like, you know, put into some music and shit. And I actually wrote a song about a year ago, and I let my dad listen to it. And so when he heard it, he was like, okay, so here's a way we can learn how to work and cope with that shit instead of, you know, going out there, because I'm a little bit of a rough chick, you know what I'm saying? I do like to be out there, you know, scrabbling up a little bit and shit, but I got a jit and shit, you know what I'm saying? So now it's a whole lot different with, you know, being out there and shit like that. I got to sit the fuck down, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I decided, you know what I'm saying, let me fuck with this music shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then when I actually started letting people, I actually just like wrote the shit out, played it on my, like, recorded it on my phone and shit, and like let a few, you know, just let a few people hear it and shit like that. And yo, like, everybody like, yo, that's fire as fuck. Like, what you doing? Like, you know, do something with that shit, whatever. So I'm like, all right, but I'm like, that ain't even the only shit I got up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got plenty of more shit that I've been writing. I always like to write when I got some shit going on. You know what I'm saying? I like for people to be able to understand what I'm talking about when I spit the way I spit in my music. I like for people, you know what I'm saying, just not even on no crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So like with that particular song, that shit was a diss. You know what I'm saying? Like that was actually on some shit, on some beef and shit that I had going on with some bitches. You feel me? So that's why I said like, but I'm actually right now working on my EP, Talk Your Shit. Getting ready to start dropping some shit. Like, it's really on some talking my shit.
We definitely got to bring you back for that one. For Talk Your
Shit. Yeah, most definitely. Like I told you, like, hopefully this time I can actually just, you know what I'm saying, come out that way, because you ain't but like 3 hours from me.
I'll tell you what, you say you in Raleigh, right?
Yeah.
How far is that from Fayetteville?
What, 2 hours?
All right, I'm gonna be in we'll set some up. I'm gonna be in Fayetteville next month, August. And for the famous fans out there who just so happen to be 85%ers, man, like myself, man, I'm going to the 85 South show, August the 14th. So we'll link up, we'll figure something out. If not that weekend, we'll definitely get you out here. Or I'll come out there, man. It's locally famous. You dig what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
So you got your music. Your dad told you to write it out. Before all that was going on, how old were you when you first started doing music?
Okay, so like I used to, like, when I was little, like now 14, like just starting high school and shit, like I used to just play around, you know what I'm saying? I would just listen to beats from now, you know, every now and then, and just, you know, write little shit, or just, but that was just me playing around with it, you know what I'm saying? If you wanna go by basically when I actually started taking music seriously, like I said, it was a year ago when I actually wrote out my first song, like. You know what I'm saying? I don't do too much of freestyling and shit like that. I really like to write songs, you know what I'm saying? Like actually create a whole song and shit like that. And I don't be thinking about, you know, it coming out being something lit or something like that. Like I've had a lot of people be like, you know, your music's on some club banging type shit or whatever. And I'm like, okay, you know, like you know what I'm saying? I can see that too, and I rock with that too. But it's just like when I'm in that moment of writing out these songs and stuff like that, I don't look at it as, you know what I'm saying, oh, how lit it's gonna be and stuff like that. I look at it as, you know what I'm saying, like this some real shit. Like this you know what I'm saying, this is what I got going on and shit like that, and I fucks with it. I like it, you know. It was a year ago when I wrote my very first song, Ain't Real, featuring Taz Barbie.
Mm-hmm. You just gotta be who you gonna be. You dig what I'm saying? Like I hear you say, you know, you started, or it's been in you for a minute now. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Again, a year ago is when you really stepped out there and said, man, look, I'm finna, in the words of your father, quit playing with it. You dig what I'm saying? I'm really finna take this shit serious. And it's crazy how that's really how Locally Famous came about too. About a year ago, right before the pandemic, you know what I'm saying? And as a kid, first of all, y'all know my grammar be fucked up every now and then sometimes, but y'all know I know how to talk. You dig what I'm saying? I talk the way I talk it, but that's because over time I've learned how to develop it and get it the right way. You dig what I'm saying? When I was in school, and believe it or not, well, I think it was the 7th grade, you know what I'm saying? I sounded, I still had the twang to it and the raspiness, but folk used to say I talk white. You dig what I'm saying? And I was like, no, I really don't. I'm just country. You know what I mean? And then over time, my mom would always tell me, she would always be like, man, you need to learn how to talk or learn how to speak or remember who you talking to. You dig what I'm saying? And over time, I was like, okay, I gave speeches in school and preached sermons, gave sermons in church and stuff like that. And you can not necessarily say, turn it on and turn it off. You dig what I'm saying? But kind of just be like, know your audience. You know what I mean? So like you say, with your songs, some songs being hype club bangers, some songs being like something to ride to or from the club to. You did what I'm saying? And it takes time to get it that way. You know, I'm saying all that to say it took time for me to even be like, as much as my mama used to tell me, learn how to talk. And to this day, like she do the same thing, and she'll sit up and say, I can't listen to the podcast because I can't, you know what I'm saying, you smoke, you cuss, this, yada yada yada. But she always slip up. She always find a way to say something about the podcast where I'm like, you talking too much to not be listening. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, I still give it, you know, my leeway to say, well, you can't say that, or you can't really do it that way. But it's still at the end of the day, by the time from when I go from welcome back to another episode to the time I say be great today, whatever happened in between those words is genuinely Jacolby. You dig what I'm saying? So I know I done heard it on your track. You know what I mean? That's genuine. You know what I mean? You can't, especially being a female rapper. You dig what I'm saying? It's so many. You got Meg, you got Cardi, you got Missy, you got MC Light, you got Queen Latifah. Each and every last one of those, you know what I'm saying, has their own different style. You know what I mean? Each and every last, cause let me see. Queen Latifah came out, UNITY, who you calling the bitch? You know what I'm saying? But if Summer Walker can't do that. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? And shit, even Missy Elliott can't do it like Queen did. The Queen can't do I Can't Stand the Rain like this. You know what I mean? Everybody got their own their own niche, their own lane in the game they need to play. You know what I'm saying? People talk so much this time last year about Cardi B and Meg with WAP. You know what I'm saying? Then they turned around one video and song of the year. You know what I mean? And it's all just a journey that you gotta take, a journey that you gotta that you gotta go on. You dig what I'm saying? And that's with music, with podcasting, with videos, with writing a book, with anything that you go through in life, man. It all takes a journey, man. Don't nothing just happen. Right. Don't the journey, you know what I'm saying, the end don't just fall right there to you, but gems fall in your lap to get you to the end of the journey.
No, I can agree with you 100% on that. Like, yeah, you're right about that. It takes its time, you know. And me being an Aries, me being, you know, that type of female that's just like, I really am low when it comes to patience and waiting on things. I like to let's go, like, you know what I'm saying, let's go and get it done. Let's do, you know,
get it out the way.
It's a tough journey, but you know, you have to be able to have that consistency with wanting to learn and wanting to, you know, want it that bad.
You gotta want it. You definitely gotta remember. At the end of the day, what a lot of folks forget, man, is what they in it for. You know what I mean? A lot of folk, you gotta be in it. You gotta remember your why. You know what I mean? I was watching an interview the other day with T.I., and he was like, man, I don't think I ever get back on the road or like doing shows again because I don't really care about that part of it no more. You know what I'm saying? At one point on his journey, on his grind, he was trying to get to where he wanted to be. He was hungry, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he said it, and it clicked to me with Black people and white people. When it comes to music, we always sit and we say, how are rock and roll and country musicians still doing their thing 30, 40 years in the game? You know what I'm saying? George Strait will go out and sell some shit out today if you want to. Tim McGraw can do the same thing today. You know what I mean? But they did the same thing in 96. You know what I mean? And it's like, we as a people, we root for the underdog because we've been the underdog so long. You know what I'm saying? And then when it gets to a point, that's what Tip said. He said, man, don't nobody really want to see you win in their face a whole lot. You know what I mean? So when I say remember what you're doing it for, you gotta always remember why you started. But when you get to that point and you feel like you ain't doing it no more, shit, tap back in, reload.
Yeah, and that's
Definitely
the
reload.
thing because you know, with me being an underground artist and everything, um, a lot of people, you know, I've had a lot of people often, you know, especially once I came out, asking me like, you know, well, you got to make sure, you know, about your profits and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, you know, I want to make sure it's known that I'm not even, you know, doing this for no type of
Yeah,
profit or nothing like that.
right,
You know what I'm saying? I
right.
actually like writing music, like it's therapy, you know. So it's like I don't want anyone to feel like, oh, I'm
If you
doing this
if you
for the money. You know what I'm saying?
if
Like,
you put your
no,
all into what you love, folk, the money gonna recognize you.
right. It's going. You know what I'm
The money
saying?
gonna
Like,
come to you.
right,
You know.
right.
So even with this, even with locally famous, I could have sat up and back to back to my mama. She told me, she was like, man, just buy a microphone. You know, and this was before what she says about the podcast. You know what I'm saying? This was because she know your mama, just like your dad told you, your folk know you. You know what I mean? They know what you want to do, how you want to do it, but they know when you confused with it too. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And she told me, she was just like, man, buy a microphone. Just buy a microphone and just talk. You know, I'm like, what am I gonna say? Who gonna listen to me, and all kind of other stuff. And I did. You dig what I'm saying? I bought one, Amazon, years of change ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, shoot, boom. I'm finna get on just like we is now. Matter of fact, it's funny how we sitting here talking on Instagram Live, and I got you on Skype recording the conversation to drop this audio on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, all platforms. Episode 1 was an Instagram Live video, right? And I held the phone up to the microphone, right? Because I did not know how to do this shit. You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah,
And
I got you.
I didn't know, you know. So I stepped out there and it's like, man, look, if you want it the way you want it, you're gonna have to do it the way you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? To where when you get to that point, when you get in the rooms and you can negotiate who the fuck you are and what you got going on. This is where I was at. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could come in and tweak you. You know what I'm saying? They can polish, they can put the polish on you, but they're not building your foundation, they're not building your orchestra, they're not doing all that. That's all in the hands of God. You dig what I'm saying? That's that man got it, you know what I'm saying? And he puts it in you, he put it in your daddy, my mama, whoever else, to say, man, do what y'all need to do, man. And we see, you know, we see a lot of people's journeys and we see a lot of people's struggles. And I know a lot of stuff that I've seen other people go through. I can't go through that. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people go through all kind of turmoil and all kind of types of shit, you know what I'm saying? But they go through what they go through to get to where they supposed to be in life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, sometimes you look at it like artists, they go through a lot of stuff before they blow up.
Yeah.
God know them folks gonna reach the masses. God know them folks gonna have to relate and talk to all kind of people to be like, look, man, I was in your shoes. I was in your position. I've been there. I've been there. I've been that. I've done this. I've done that. You know what I'm saying? And granted, at the same time, it's some folk out here who can't handle what I've been through. And you. So you can't never bring down your struggle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To boost somebody else's, man. But you just gotta go through it. You gotta go through it, get through it, you know what I'm saying? Grow through it.
My motto is just, you know, talk your shit. Like, you know, talk, you know, just be real though. You know what I'm saying? I always keep it real about what you know, who you are and what you, you know, like, you know, if you struggle, you struggle. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, I ain't gonna say and make it like, you know what I'm saying, like I've had the worst damn life, or, you know what I'm saying, like I've come from the damn mud. You know?
Right. Because I've had a great life.
You know, of course, my life hasn't been, you know, all fucking golden or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying, which I don't feel like majority of people have, you know, but I mean, like I said, I'm not one to either sit there and make it seem like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't have food on my table, clothes on my back, you know what I'm saying. Granny made sure I was straight, you know what I'm saying. Daddy was there, you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I ain't never gonna that'll never be me. I never get
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah,
y'all know what I'm doing.
No.
It's too many. And that's the thing. What a lot of people fail to realize. Somebody gonna know you. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you go. I don't care how you try to portray it. I don't care what story you make up. I don't care who you get to lie with you. I don't care who you get to verify this shit. Somebody gonna know you.
Listen,
and if it come out.
Listen, my daddy told me straight up, he said, I don't care what interview you do, but don't take your ass up there acting like you ain't never had nobody. I wasn't there, none of that shit.
Right.
And it was so funny because I'm sitting here like, Daddy, you know damn well I'm not even gonna sit there and act like that. You feel me? Because he was like, you know, a lot of people, you know, and it is real though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists do that. You know what I'm saying? Knowing damn well their grandma was, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't their parents, their grandma damn sure was there. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you know, my daddy was on the road and shit, truck driving. My grandma was, you know what I'm saying, taking care of me and my brothers. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and play it out like I didn't have shit. Hell, you know what I'm saying? I had iPhones when they first came out. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, Granny made sure we was straight. We was good. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, like, the shit I speak on is shit that I've personally, like, once I got to that age.
Right.
I'm 23.
You are like, absolutely right. Because the struggles I sit up here and talk about that I've gone through, all that came from the day I said, man, I don't really got to be here. And left the house. From September 19th, 1992 to goddamn whatever day that was when I left. I don't know. I was very well taken care of. You dig what I'm saying? Now, everything, every struggle, you know what I'm saying? I acted a fool in school and all that, but all that was on me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, remember a few minutes ago, I said a lot of shit that some of these folks went through, I couldn't go through that. I ain't gonna spoil. What? I wasn't spoiled, but I knew, hey, you right. You straight, you good. You did what I'm saying. So, but back to the music, man. If you could work with any artist out here from past, present, they called you to say, man, look, I heard your track. I need you on my track, or I'm trying to jump on the remix with you. It don't matter the budget. I'm there. I'm coming. Who you got?
Hey, so listen, I'm not even gonna lie. So like, shorty, Shot from the Tray. I dead ass want to feature with her though. She's fire, yo. Like she's really fire.
I have to check that out. You say Shot from the Tray?
Yeah, Shot from the Tray.
I bet I'm gonna have to check her out. I ain't even heard of her.
Wait, matter of fact, to perform at the festival, the 3rd. So yeah, she's definitely an artist I would love to get with. Also one of my top male artists that I would love to get with is my homeboy Earth the Dog, which I think we're gonna get ready to get some shit popping and get something going. Also another artist is Queen Currency. She's Oklahoma.
Okay.
She's really like, oh my God, man. She's very like poetic, like, and she speaks to your spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like she can really touch your inner soul. You know what I mean? Like, so I definitely want to get with her on something. I mean, I definitely like it's I feel like right now with my career, that's some of the artists I would like to get with.
You know what I like? You know what I like about what you just
future did? Reference, and you know what I'm saying? I'd say within the next, I plan it out good 2 to 3 years. Cause like I said, I got some fire shit coming in, and but I want to go for artists like, you know what I'm saying, Asian doll, you know what I mean, Cardi B,
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Really Cardi, because a lot of people been asking me to get on, you know, some of her instrumentals and, you know what I'm saying, pop something. But yeah, like
Cardi done took over, man. Then she popped out pregnant again.
man.
Cardi doing her
Yo,
thing, man.
I did not see that coming.
That's another one with a journey. You dig what I'm saying? And had to make it from where she made it from and be, you know what I'm saying, and blow up how she did. And the I think what the issue is, man, where the problem lies these days is the disadvantages of social media. You dig what I'm saying? I love social media to death. I use it for what I use it for. It's amazing. It's an amazing thing to do, but it takes away like time and shit. You know what I'm saying? It makes everything seem so because the thing about social media, right? Cardi, we've been seeing Cardi every day. Like ain't nothing been going on. You dig what I'm saying? Then BT Awards come, here come Cardi. Boom, pregnant. Like, whoa, she snuck this one in on us. But it seemed like in somebody else's mind, shit, she wasn't pregnant yesterday, she pregnant today.
Okay, so I thought that was just me too, because I'm honestly, you know, and that's what a lot of female artists, you know what I'm saying? Like it seems like their pregnancy it shows up and then it just happens just like that, the baby here.
Yeah, but it puts you in the mind of, remember back when, what was it, 2000, that year Kanye was going crazy. Well, shit, that's every year. What year was this? It was 2006, I believe, when Beyonce first popped out pregnant at the MTV Awards, right? I don't know if it was 06. Somebody correct me on it. Beehive, please don't cancel me. I don't know what year it was.
Right.
How old is Blue Ivy? Think back that many years. But I remember she came out, she did her song, boom, boom, boom. She pulled her belly out like, yeah, me and Jay-Z are having a baby, right? Now, this was before social media. So we seen Beyonce when she was doing her thing, she disappeared, came back, it's like, oh, that's what she's been doing while she's been away. You know what I'm saying? We over time, it's like, okay, now we can develop that with you a little bit more. But once again, social media kind of takes that away. You know what I mean? So, and it makes people, I say all that to say, it makes people think that the journey is easy. You see what I mean? It make people think that look at Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean ain't put out an album in however many years, but he also haven't been on social media acting a fool. You see what I'm saying? But that's just me.
Got me on that one right there, cause he
yeah. It takes away the timing of things. It takes away the essence. You know what I'm saying? Just like with a picture. Remember, pictures used to have to be developed, and you have to take your time to see it. And it's like, oh, but now, shit, I can sit here, talk to you, look at this, look back here, and take a picture of my partner. You dig what I'm saying? And it's that quick. You know what I mean? But so where do you want to see your journey? If you could look back and sit back on your porch and drink a sweet tea, or you from North Carolina, I know you drink it. You dig what I'm saying? If you could sit back and drink it and be like, man, I think I finally made it. What's that goal? What's that dream? Or what's that moment that you think would be like, you know what? Yeah. Because I guarantee you that ain't gonna be the moment though. Because it's gonna be something way bigger than that.
It's gonna be when my baby got everything he needs and got everything you want.
Yeah.
And gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, like, everything that go for my fans, you feel me? That goes straight up for my king, you know what I'm saying? Like, him and my godson, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's really all I want to do is just be able to make it to where, you know what I'm saying, financially, no, we ain't worried, we ain't stressed, you know what I'm saying? But also, all my peoples can say, you know what I'm saying, they proud of me, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, like I said, a lot through my life, you know what I'm saying, growing up, I was bad, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I like horrible or no shit, you know what I'm saying? But I was bad, you know what I'm saying? I was in and out of jail, you know what I'm saying? Getting in trouble and shit, fighting, all that good shit, you know what I'm saying? So the fam was definitely disappointed at, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying, at me and stuff like that or whatnot because of the way I was going about stuff, you know what I'm saying, with my life and stuff. But like I said, you know, with me having my son and stuff now, you know, trying to calm down and everything and stay out of the mix as far as when it comes down to the streets and stuff like that. It would just definitely be great to be able to sit back and, you know, see all my people smile and tell me they're proud of me, you know what I'm saying, to see my baby smiling and knowing he's straight, he good. You
Right.
know, mama did it. He say mommy did it. So he love to tell me that he did it. You know what I'm saying? So we great for him to say mommy did it. You know what I mean?
How old is you?
My baby is 2.
2 2 year olds. Man, I got a 2 year old. Jackson is a Lord. So I already know. 2 year olds definitely make you realize, like, I really got to do this. You know what I mean? 2 2 year olds they say terrible tools, but
I was just about to say,
they
yeah.
make you pay attention. They really make you pay attention to stuff. You know what I'm saying? There's so much that can be molded into a 2 year old like that people don't realize, man. Like it's definitely dope. So shout out to what's your son's name?
My baby name is Cameron.
Shout out to Cameron, man, and shout out to my dog, my son.
Big
Jackson.
shout out to my baby. I love you. I love you. Mommy love you, baby.
Right on, man. I love that shit, man. I love what I do. To be able to reach out to folk, and tap in and feel that energy even from way over there. To be like, man, I know you are genuine. You have great things ahead of you.
Yes.
You gonna do great things, man. You about to take out. You're famous now. You definitely doing your thing, and here we are. This is July now. You know what I'm saying? The start of the second half of the year. You got any goals you're trying to reach before the end of 2021?
Oh yeah. I got man. Okay, so I know, like I said, I'm working on this EP now. I definitely want to. Oof. You know, when we speak of things, we manifest these things. You know what I'm saying? So, within the end of this year, I definitely want to have at least a good amount of projects finished and not all released by the end of this year, but definitely lined up and set up to where it's a, you know what I'm saying, it's an ongoing consistency with, you know what I'm saying, my work and what I got going on and things like that. But and most definitely trips, more performances, you know, and just love picking up, you know, with a fan base, good fan base, you know, picking up on people and just really having people be able to understand and see me for me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a very lit individual, you know what I'm saying? I throw people off a lot of times, but you know what I'm saying, once people actually get to know me, like you can't do nothing but love me, you know what I'm saying? But bitch hate me, hey, shame on her.
Right on, man. That's definitely. I think my goals by the end of this year. I know I told somebody. Matter of fact, I told. Make sure y'all go listen to the Show Starts Now podcast, episode 7. The mayor was out there, man. They had me on my Gargoyle King shit. I was talking that shit. Make sure y'all go check it out. Tap in with them boys, man, for real. But they asked me, you know, what was one of the goals that I saw for Locally Famous, but I can also use it for myself, man. One of my goals is to start getting more out of life, because I said getting more out of the podcast that I've been putting into it, but getting more out of life that I've been putting into it. You know what I mean? I'm by the end of this year, I'm gonna be 29. You dig what I'm saying? So that's my last year of my 20s, and I'm about to be 30. About to start a whole new decade, a whole new regime of life. You know what I'm saying? A whole new era, so to speak. So I gotta figure it out. Like this next year, like, hey dog, not wasted, but you blew money while you had fun. I've had a wonderful time, you know what I'm saying? 6 years in the Navy and been seen all kind of places, done all kind of things, you know what I mean? But now it's time for me to be like, man, yeah, this is what it is to be grown. You know what I mean? I tried, like I say, when I left my mama's house, did I get put out? No. But I left on some, young and dumb trying to be grown shit. You know what I mean? And now I can really sit back and look at these past 10 years like, okay, if you didn't do that, maybe this would have happened. Or if you did do this, maybe that would have happened. But at the end of the day, like I said 36 minutes ago, this is a journey that we have to take. You know what I'm saying? Everything is set. And plans are set by God. You know what I'm saying? Like, God knew I was gonna leave the house, but God also knew to touch my mama heart and touch my mama mind and still let her be that loving, caring woman that she is, to not be like, oh shit, he on his own then, if he want to be, because I've seen some people's parents do that. Oh, you want to be on your own, you want to be ungrateful, I done gave you all this, go for it. But at the end of the day, nah. And from where I was at, my mama knew, my mama understood. He has to grow up in his own way. You know what I mean? So, but man, I appreciate you, man, for coming through and rocking with us. Matter of fact, it's crazy. Like, here we are on a Friday afternoon, morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm usually up here Friday nights, Thursday nights, late, tired, all kind of shit, man. But we definitely gave. I'm glad you was actually willing to go with the live too. You know what I'm saying? To get these folks, man, a little bit of midday motivation. So I appreciate everybody who done tapped in. I appreciate everybody who done rocked with us today, man. And before we get up out of here, I got 2 more questions. Really, matter of fact, I'm gonna ask you one, and then I'm gonna ask you the other one, and then we're gonna slide. Let these folks know where they can find you at, where they can tap in one more time. Your social media, they see it pinned right now, but all that shit, give it all to them. Run it up, let them know.
Like you said, you can follow me on IG at the official Lybabii. Lybabii is Lybabii. You can follow me on Facebook at Lybabii. Tap in. Also, you can stream me. Tired of it? All platforms. Go run it up. Go run the views up on YouTube. I got some more stuff coming out. I got an EP I'm working on right now. Talk Your Shit. It will be available. It's coming to y'all. Tired of it? Video is coming soon. I got so much ready and so much coming. But yes, tap in. Go stream Tired of It right now on all platforms. Go do that.
Man, definitely, man. Make sure y'all know what we do around here, man, at Locally Famous, man. Each and every last person that came through here and dropped some music, y'all know what I say. Y'all know what I want y'all to do, man. Take the time. Matter of fact, if you listening right now, wherever you at, if you ain't did it by this time, stop what you're doing. Press pause on me, because you're gonna hear me say "Be Great Today" in a few minutes. But press pause on me. Go to Apple Music, Spotify, whatever you go to, and put in Lybabii. Lybabii.
Let's go.
Tired of it. Run that shit up, man. Y'all already know how we do. But now you can press play and I'm back again. But yeah, now I can ask you this one last question too, man. So, and this can come from whatever you got, man. If you got one more thing to get these folk, man, what did you learn today? And it could come from the podcast. It could come from shit. Like I said, get these folks something, man.
I learned today to be just eternally grateful for every day to breathe, because this right here is just, you know what I'm saying, I never thought I would even get this close to even doing something like this, you know what I'm saying? So this is truly a blessing, you know what I'm saying? I'm truly grateful to be alive, to be able to do this and be able to experience this, you know what I'm saying? And just say that I know it's so much more greatness to come, you know what I'm saying? All praise.
You're on your way, dog. You're definitely on your way, man. And that's like the fact that you said that. I love hearing people say they never thought they would make it to even do something like this. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that makes me feel like, yeah, you're doing your thing. Because at the end of the day, well, at the beginning of the day, before I set out and I actually sat and thought about, like, man, what do I really want to do with Locally Famous, or what type of podcast do I want? You know what I'm saying? Originally, the name of this shit was gonna be Come On Now. You know what I'm saying? Because and if y'all listen to me, y'all know time after time after time, if I go on a rant, man, come on now. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't really quite sit right with me. Like, because in my mind, I'm like, the name not gonna fit with what I really want to do or what I'm trying to do with it. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm sitting struggling, going back and forth, like, well, what are you really trying to do with it? You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, yeah, I can talk, but don't nobody want to hear me all the time. You know what I mean? So I'm like, man, Locally Famous. That's what I want it to be. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be like in the story I told it time and time again when DaBaby, remember DaBaby, early 2020, a girl snapped a picture of DaBaby, flash hit him, he swung off on him, boom. And the world was in shambles, like, DaBaby out here hitting women, da 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 da. And I said, man, I don't want to be that famous. You did, like, I don't want to be famous to where I can't just mind my business. You know what I mean? But I want to be famous to somebody can say, I know you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I wanted to be famous locally. Locally, famous locally, locally famous. And it stuck with me, man. That's where the name came from. In the main object of the podcast is to bring people who not necessarily blown up just yet, to give people like us, you know what I'm saying, a platform to be like, hey man, I'm here too. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here too, not necessarily. And you said it earlier, you know, yeah, we got the term underground, you know what I'm saying, but let's, what they say, change the narrative and locally famous.
Okay.
Locally famous. You get what I'm saying? But no, man, what did I learn today, man? I learned, it's crazy. After talking to you, and telling the stories about Tasha, Big T, parents, you know, Will Smith had the song, Parents Just Don't Understand, but parents do understand. Parents know. They, as the young kids say, they know what the fuck going on.
They know what the fuck going on.
They know what's going on, man. So, Mother is July now, so Mother's Day passed, Father's Day passed, man. So it ain't even, you know, but man, shout out to all the parents, man. If you got kids, man, if you got grown kids, young kids, step kids, somebody else kids, or whoever.
Shout out to y'all.
To somebody's life, man. If you being a parent, man, keep doing your thing, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. Make sure y'all go stream Lybabii, man. Not Lybabii. I know he the hottest right now, but locally, man.
Go stream that.
Make sure y'all go stream it,
Turn
man.
me up.
Lybabii, man. Follow her on all platforms, man. Stream it on all platforms, man. Run that shit up, man. Oh, before I get out of here, y'all seen them? Shout out to the folk who purchased already, man. And if you're a newborn parent, man, I see my boy in the comments. But to all the folk out there who have purchased the shirts already, man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all orders will be coming out soon. I went back to the shirt shop the other day, and something special I got coming y'all way too with the shirt. So bear with me. And for those of you who have not ordered, hit me up. Locally Famous. Y'all know where we at, man. Y'all know what we got going on, man. But this your boy, Jacolby Conway, the mayor, the Gargoyle King, Mr. Add Spice to your life, man. Mushu, the professor, and all that other good stuff. And most of all, I'm a black man and my life matters. And wherever you at, whatever you got going on, man, make sure you take the time to find a mirror, find a selfie, or take out the camera on your phone and say, hey, you, be great today, man. I love y'all. We out.
See what she about, little bitches like my jig, big stitch, I'm dumb as down. When I come through.